Hello everyone, I am Lokesh and welcome back to the channel. So friends, this video is basically on how to crack InfyTQ Qualifier round in first attempt. As I already made some videos of Infosys certification examination, that roadmap to the Infosys certification examination, how to crack Infosys certification exam, but this video is quite different from previous video. In this video, we discuss the cutoff of the qualifier round that are important for cracking the qualifier round in first attempt and participating in the next final round of Infosys certification exam. What are the questions level that are asked in the exam? Which language is easy to choose like from Java and Python? What are the common mistakes that we do in the stipulated time of qualifier round and after qualifier round and in between preparation of qualifier round? We have less time, so how to prepare? So my motive is to clear all the questions in this video because we have less time and we have to prepare a dedicated, and if we follow a dedicated strategy, so you can clear InfyTQ qualifier round in first attempt. So let's start the video. First, you can see the mail screenshot that I got from the Infosys team that dear Lokesh Bagora, congratulations, you have cleared the final qualifier round of Infosys certification. As you can see that after qualifier round, in between 5 to 10 days, I got this mail from Infosys team that congratulations, you have qualified for the final round of Infosys certification. So you can see that I received on March 3, 2020 because this time exam is late due to COVID-19. So at this time I received the mail from the Infosys team that dear Lokesh Bagora, congratulations, you have cleared the qualifier round. We are delighted to inform that you are now eligible for the final round of Infosys certification and just one step away from becoming an Infosys certified software programmer. So friends, this is basically mail I got. Let's move on to our first question that are very important for cracking the qualifier round of Infosys certification examination. So what is the cutoff for InfyTQ qualifier round? First, I said that Infosys team will not disclose the cutoff for the qualifier round because I not see any number of questions that I correct in the qualifier round. So these are the some details that are mentioned in the mail, but there are the no details that are mentioned in the mail. Only there is mentioned that congratulations, you have cleared the qualifier round. So let's understand this concept. There are 40 questions, okay, and 1 hour time is for both Java and Python. If you select Java, so there is 1 hour time. If you select Python, so 1 hour is time. We move to the question which language is easy later, but we understand first concept this. Okay, so there are 40 question and time is 1 hour. So how to solve easily questions? So this is my strategy. What is actual cutoff, or we can say that the predictive cutoff. So out of 40 question, I only solve the 35 question. Okay friends, so why I solve the 35 question, not 40? Because in qualifier round there is negative marking. As we know that there is negative marking of 0.25 minus 0.25, as we know that, and if you correct one answer, 1 marks will be given to you. Okay, so I will solve only 35 question. From 35 question, I will only sure that my 30 question is correct, because 5 questions I am not sure that my 5 questions is wrong. As I said that I not attended the 5 question from 40 question, only attended the 35 question, and I only correct the 30 question, that I am sure that my 30 questions are correct. So what is the actual concept here? I will rough this and again. So I solve only 35 question and I am sure that my 30 question is correct. So friends, what is the predictive cutoff? The predictive cutoff, or we can say that average cutoff of InfyTQ qualifier round is, if you want to clear InfyTQ qualifier round in first attempt, you need to correct 25 to 30 question in between the range. So these are the predictive cutoff for the InfyTQ qualifier round. So if you solve, I think if you solve 35 question and the range between varies between them, if you solve 20 questions correctly or 25 to 30 questions correctly, so you will be selected definitely, because in my college 180 candidates are apply for the Infosys certification exam, but only 2 candidates are selected for the final round of Infosys certification exam. Why? Because we attempt less number of questions. As you can see that I left the 5 questions from the 40 question, because I am not sure that what are these questions, what are the question answer, and I am not sure in the answer. So I left the 5 question from 35. I only say that my 30 question is correct. So this is the average predictive cutoff for the InfyTQ qualifier round, that if you correct the 25 to 30 question, you will definitely select. This is predictive cutoff. It can be vary from Infosys, it can be vary in terms of Infosys team, whatever they decide for a particular criteria for clearing the qualifier round of Infosys certification. So this is the cutoff. If you have any doubt in terms of cutoff, you can ask only in the comment section. This is the predictive cutoff that I mentioned. At that my time, many candidates are selected for the final round, but they solve many question. If someone candidate has solved 40 out of 40 question, and if someone candidate solve only 30 question, so they are also selected. We can't know about that the actual criteria for clearing the qualifier round, or we can say that the actual cutoff, because Infosys team not disclosed this is confidential. So we assume that if you correct the 25 to 30 questions, you will definitely select, or we can say that this is the predictive, because there are the 10 questions of aptitude, 20 questions of programming language that you choose, and 10 questions of DBMS. DBMS is common for the Java and Python candidates. So okay, let's move on to the next question that we consider in the InfyTQ qualifier round. What are the questions level? So friends, as you see that I made many videos on my channel in the series of InfyTQ Infosys preparation. Though that are the some videos that how I crack Infosys certification exam in first attempt. These are the basically my interview experience, how to prepare for InfyTQ qualifier round, resources plus strategy. Friends, watch this video. This video is very important, in which I discuss all the preparation strategy, that how you can prepare for the qualifier round, what are the some resources strategy. You can see that there are 11,000 views from this. Thank you for this support. But friend, if you need to follow this strategy in a dedicated manner, you can clear the exam in first attempt definitely. So friends, you can see this video from this playlist. This is the how to prepare for InfyTQ qualifier round, resources plus strategy, and this is the second video for preparation of final round that we discussed later. So what are the questions level? So friends, basically see this series. I solve this series in a many very different manner, that InfyTQ preparation day, Python previous year question, practice, prepare and crack it. So basically this series is very important, because in this series I already show that some questions that are asked in the previous exam. So friends, this question are very important. Practice this question daily basis, because they are really important. They are asked in the InfyTQ qualifier round examination previous year. So these questions are important. If you visit some of the series, like for InfyTQ Python preparation, you can. Friends, there is one confusion that for Java I not uploaded video, because I am not so much proficient in Java, and I am believing in providing a real content or a genuine content. So for Java, you can visit other channels. There are so many channels that are provided. I also shared some names on the Telegram group, that how you can study, how you can prepare for the Java InfyTQ qualifier round exam. That are some resources that I also shared on the Telegram group. So friends, what are the questions level? You can predict from this video and prepare, practice and crack it, because these questions are very important, and in this you will see many questions that are important for the InfyTQ qualifier round examination. So what are the questions level? Questions level are in between medium level. I can say that if a Python question is asked, just like an example, that if you learn OOPS concept, Okay, so OOPS concept. So basically question is, what is the number of static variable, what is the number of local variable, what is the number of global variable that are enclosed in the function. So this type of questions are generally asked in the InfyTQ qualifier round exam. So basically there are so many questions of data structure also, that they write a code of binary search algorithm, and they skip a line and say that how we add for this line. So you will choose the first line and second line. So these are the questions that are asked in InfyTQ qualifier round exam. So questions are of medium level. You can practice from the InfyTQ certification exam website. There are so many questions that are present in the Infosys certification exam page. You can practice them all question, or you can see playlist. There are so many videos that I uploaded in the Infosys certification playlist. So move on to the next question, which language is easy. Some candidates say that some candidates ask that, sir, which language is very easy for clearing the Infosys certification exam? From Python and from Java. So basically friend, you need to know that what is the actual difference between Python and Java. Python is easy in some ways, that you need to write not need to write some many codes that you are executed, or we can say that in Java there are many number of line of code. So we can not easily crack the exam by choosing the Java language, but this is totally wrong. It totally depends on you. If you are comfortable in Python language, you can choose Python. If you are comfortable in Java, you can choose Java. It totally depends on you, because at the time of registration of qualifier round, if you decide to choose one language at time, you cannot change further at the time of final round of examination. In advantage round of examination, there are so many language present, because there is only 3 hours and 3 coding question you need to solve, and there are so many languages present. For the final round and qualifier round, according to your preference, you can select Python and Java, in between any one from them. So basically what is the question number 4? That common mistake that we do in the time of preparation for the qualifier round of Infosys certification. Some of the mistake that I made in my time, that firstly, I do a lot of mistakes in InfyTQ qualifier round registration process, that I fill wrong details in terms of qualification, or we can say that in the field of qualification. So for the registration, you can visit this video, InfyTQ registration 2022, how to book slot for qualifier round. This video is very useful, because in this video I will tell everything about the slot booking. This is first video on YouTube that I upload, that how to book slot for qualifier round InfyTQ registration 2022. So you can visit this video. This video is very important. Or if you have any doubt regarding registration or any thing that are related to the Infosys certification exam, you can DM me on Instagram personally, or you can just type on Telegram personally, or you can just ask in the comment section. I will resolve all your queries. So what is the 5th point? So common mistakes that I do not fill other details in the qualifier round examination details, or I can say that do not fill any other details in the form. Or the second point is the most important point, that do not register with the 2 email IDs, because if you are found in indulging or malpractices, you are out from the Infosys certification examination process, and there is also some restriction at later stages. So 5th point is less time, how to prepare. So friends, as I already said that in the previous video, or I said that in this video also, that your dedicated strategy will clear your InfyTQ qualifier round in first attempt. So you have less time. I know there are some important topic that I share with all of you for the InfyTQ qualifier round, because I believe in that there are some of the important topic that I found in some of the previous days, and I will share soon with all of you. There are some important topics that you need to learn for the InfyTQ qualifier round exam. So basically in this series you can visit many videos and prepare according to your language preferences. I also said that what is the qualifier round, or we can say that what is the qualifier round. Basically guidelines for the exam. What is the guidelines for the exam? Go to just Infosys certification page. There is a system compatibility check also. You can go to system compatibility check and see that whether your system is capable for practicing exam, or we can say that for giving the exam. So there is a system requirement that I already discussed in the previous video. What is the location and other requirement? There is a some question that most asked question that I can use a paper and pen in between qualifier round exam. You may keep stationary item with you for taking the test. The use of calculator and similar devices is not allowed during the test. You can use either pen or paper. This is compulsory, I think, also, because this is they write that you may keep stationary item with you for the taking the test. Okay, so do not switch off the test screen video, another video, because these are the some tips, or these are the some important guidelines that are mentioned in the Infosys certification examination that I also discussed in the upcoming video. Behavioral guideline, this is the qualifier round examination. So friends, you can basically prepare from these resources that I mentioned, and you can check my Telegram channel, link is in description. There are so many resources that I shared on the Telegram group, and this is the best resources. My videos are different part, another channel videos are different part, but this is the Infosys certification InfyTQ platform. Videos and courses are very good, very efficient for cracking the InfyTQ exam in first attempt. So friend, I hope this video is very useful to everyone, and some tips, or we can say that I clear your some questions that are very important to know about the InfyTQ qualifier round. If you have any doubt, you just ask me in comment section or DM me on Instagram. And if you have doubt related to other rounds like final round and advantage round, you can also ask in the comment section. So friends, I hope my videos are very useful to everyone. If you found some other content, so these are also useful to your preparation basis. Preparation basis is very important, because preparation is very important on the daily basis, because if you prepare and on the daily basis you solve questions, many questions daily, so you can crack definitely your exam. So I hope this video is useful. Thanks for watching the video.